Hi, I just want to show you some Nintendo 64 controllers. So these are interesting colors. This one's like orange, okay, and then this one is like kind of like a bluish green, and they're semi-transparent. And you can get all kinds of different colors of these Nintendo 64 controllers on Amazon. There are so many colors. It's really, really cool. So you have all kinds of options. You have this here, and you have the buttons here. These are the classic. This is the classic Nintendo 64 layout. So one of the things about the Nintendo 64 and the controllers is that having one is, well, you could just use one, but then you can only play by yourself. If you have two, you can play with two people. But with the Nintendo 64 came the option to have 4 players, and that was a big deal when it came out, because that's what set it apart from a lot of the other systems, right? It was a 4-player system, and that was pretty big. Also, the fact it was 64-bit. So I only have 2 controllers here. But if I wanted to play with more people, I would need 4 controllers. And typically, what you would do is you would buy the Nintendo 64. You'd buy a controller, and then if you had a really close friend or a sibling, you'd buy 2 controllers. And then you'd go to your friend's house, and if they have a Nintendo 64, you take your controllers, and then everyone plays. But that was always a thing, like, hey, I'll come over. Oh, should I bring my controllers? Yeah, we need a controller. So you bring your controllers, and then you'd go and you'd play video games with your friends. So, yeah. So I remember buying extra controllers or borrowing controllers. I mean, there was a whole thing with the controllers, like this, controller exchange and borrowing, and you need more controllers when you have a system that supports games that use more controllers. For example, the shooter 007 GoldenEye is a 4-player shooter. So if you want to play with 4 people, you need 4 controllers. Or Mario Kart is another good example of a game that uses 4 controllers. So yeah, I think the hardest thing about buying controllers is deciding on the color. But yeah, they all work. So they're all pretty functional. I hope this video has been helpful. Yeah, these are the Nintendo 64 controllers. Good luck and take care.